Hey y'all, and welcome back to A Complete Vibe. So I previously made a video discussing manifestation drawing technique that I like to use and how it has really helped me just have a lot of the desires that I truly like to have or I desire to have. So I did a quick Google search to see what most people desire. What do most people really want out of life? And I had to make me some notes, and it said the first thing was happiness, then it's money, freedom, and peace. So I asked myself, what does this look like? If I was truly happy, had enough money, had freedom, and had peace, what would my life look like? And I was like, okay, that'll probably be me sitting on the beach in the middle of the day. That's happiness to me. That would be money to me because if I'm able to sit on the beach in the middle of the work week during the day, that means I have plenty of money. Um, that will also be freedom because obviously I'm not clocked into a 9 to 5. I can come and go as I please, and then peace. That would be peaceful for me, sitting on the beach, drinking a drink, mind free and clear, no worries, financial freedom. That's peace to me. So I'm going to do this drawing for you because I realize I've never did it. I've talked about it, but I've never really shown anybody like how to do it. So I have me like some crayons over here and also a sketch pad. And also keep in mind, look, I ain't the best artist, but I know how to get some stuff done. One of my first manifestations I've ever did was this one, and I talked about it. I made a video about it, and that's me and Bay standing on the balcony at night looking up at the stars and the moon, and he's saying like, "Oh, I'm so in love with you," and I'm like, "Duh, of course you are." He's saying, "I love you so much, baby," and that's me because those are my scars on my back. So that's how you know it's me. And this did come true, which is why I tell y'all like it's power in putting your hand on paper and making something. Is power in that. So we're going to make a manifestation drawing tonight, and I'm going to make one with you guys. If you have any questions, you can feel free to leave them below. And I'm going to start on my drawing. So basically, I think I'm just going to do me sitting on the beach. It's going to be the back of me. So it's like I'm looking at me from the back. So it'll be me sitting on the beach looking out at the water or the ocean or whatever with a drink in my hand. So that's going to be my drawing tonight. So I hope you guys can see everything. So I'm just really going to freestyle it and hope for the best. Okay. So, well, no, let me start on another page. So anytime like you're trying to draw the ocean or the beach in any type of way, just make a line going across the paper as best as you can. And like I said, you don't have to be like a great artist to do this. You just have to know your desire and you're just getting that desire on paper. That's it. You don't have to, this doesn't have to be perfect. You don't got to be Picasso or Leonardo or that other black man with those dreadlocks, whatever his name is. What's that man's name? Baccarat? Whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be any of those. Just hi, Kavina. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got you. Thank you, baby. So far this is all I have, just a line going across my paper, and this is going to be the sky and this is going to be the beach, and I'm going to be down here somewhere sitting on the beach or sitting on the sand. So I'm just going to make my sky, and I think I'm going to put a sun in the top. So I'm going to trace this to make a sun right quick. And uh-oh. Okay, well, I kind of ran out of room, but we're going to go with it. So that's my sun up in the corner so far. And I'm just going to go ahead and color that in. I'm going to get a few different shades of yellow. And also, I didn't even say it. Thank you guys so much for joining my live. Like, you could have been anywhere. I appreciate you guys for coming in. And I don't know why my face looks like so sweaty, but whatever. It is what it is. So I'm just gonna start to color in that sun. Can you guys see? Hold on. Okay, hopefully you can see a little better. Okay, so I'm just gonna start coloring that in. And also just I don't know if y'all remember like when y'all were kids, but for me, coloring was always so calming. Like it was always one of my favorite things to do. And I realized, like, when I was trying to heal my inner child, coloring out of all things really helped a lot because, it puts you in a space of a child, your mindset, you're not worrying about bills, you're not really concentrating on nothing else when you're coloring, like you're just focused on coloring. So if you ever feel like anxious or you're not having a good day or you just feel like you need to calm your spirit down, baby, pull out some colored pencils and just color. It will help you. And I talked about this in my video as well, how I need an eraser. Um, but I talked about this in my video, how whenever you're doing any type of manifestation, do a quick self-analysis before you start doing it. Because if you're not mentally in a great space, your manifestation isn't going to have a chance to come forth and actually work for you. So if you're upset or you just, you're having a horrible day, you're not in a good headspace, you're angry, you're upset, don't try to manifest that day. Try your best to calm yourself down before you start any manifestation. You never want to start one not in a good space, not being in a good space. Like you don't want to start a manifestation with negative energy. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And if you are having a bad day today, I hope this video helps you. I hope this live helps you in some type of way. Because I mean, bad days is prone to happen. We can't avoid them. That's just reality. Sometimes, you're gonna have a bad day. But don't let it get the best of you. Don't let that one bad day consume your entire week. And now you're gonna have a horrible week because you had one bad day. Don't let it control your life, you know? So oh, thank you. Thank you, Kavina. I try to be like on YouTube and off. I really do try to be. You never know who's watching you. You never know who's paying attention. You never know who's like really getting inspired from you. So I should just try to keep that in the back of my mind when I'm going through life and people make me angry or rub me the wrong way, is it, I have to sit back and ask myself, is it really worth it to get upset? Is it really worth it to get angry? Are they worth my energy? Okay, so I pretty much have my sun colored in. This is what it's looking like so far. It's just a big yellow circle. But I'm gonna come in with some different shades of yellow right quick. Just to kind of blend it in a little. And now I'm coming in. My second yellow was more so brown, but now I'm just going to come in with another, what's this yellow? Oh, this is a regular yellow. And I'm just going to come in and do a little shading. And sorry. Wait, I hope y'all can see. I guess I could have positioned this camera a little better. But this is actually my first time going on live. And I was a little nervous, but I believe that I truly can accomplish anything I want to in this lifetime. So whenever fear arises, is more so, am I going to let fear control my life and what I want to do? Or am I just going to bite the bullet and go for it? Like, what's the worst that can happen for me going on live other than I stutter or trip over my words? And which I do that anyway in my long form videos. So I just decided to bite the bullet and go on live because I do want to be on live a lot more because I feel like I'm a visual learner. So for me, whenever I'm learning something new or I'm trying to like grasp a new concept, it's best for me to physically see you do it. Like you telling me, oh, drawing manifestation works. It's not going to do nothing. I need to physically see you do it for it to click in my mind. And so yeah, me biting the bullet is worth it. If somebody else gets it and finally gets it, like, oh, okay, that's what she's talking about. Now that I can see her doing it, okay, that's cool with me. I'll bite the bullet. I'll go for it, you know? Okay, so that's so far that's my sun. So I'm gonna do my sky right quick. And I don't know how I'm gonna do the sky so that it is separate from the beach. Cause or the ocean. So whatever, I'm just gonna go. So I'm just gonna do, I guess, my sky and maybe a darker blue, and then do my ocean lighter. And they just gonna have to figure it out. Well, don't no one has to figure it out because it's my drawing and I'm looking at it, so I know what it means. But yeah. If you're just coming in, I was saying earlier that I had did a Google search to see what most people desires are. And it gave me the top desires of happiness, money, freedom, and peace. So I decided to I asked myself what would that look like for me if I had happiness, money, freedom, and peace. And for me, that would be sitting on the beach in the middle of the day, like on a Tuesday at 11 a.m., drinking a drink, watching the waves and the boats and stuff go by. So that's what this drawing is gonna dictate or look like. So, okay. So now I have all my blues that I could find for my sky and my ocean. And okay, so you guys can see. And I'm just gonna go darker. No, I'm gonna go lighter in my sky and darker on the bottom. Okay. I hate that I can't like play any background music, but I do not want to get a copyright strike from YouTube, so I can't play any music. So I'm just coloring my sky right now. I feel like that man with the big afro who used to be on PBS painting pictures, that white man with the afro, and he'll be painting trees, and he'd be like, "Oh, trees are our friend. We love trees. Picture yourself blowing in the wind like a leaf." He used to be so calming. That man used to be so calming to me, like my little 12-year-old self listening to him and watch him paint his picture. I think his name was Bob something. But yeah, I'm just getting my sky color in right now. And if you guys have any questions, you can feel free to let me know or ask them in the description. Mm. Okay, Kavina. So she's drawing a picture of her dream house. You're gonna have to let me see it when you get done. So that's actually one of the ways I started doing the drawing technique. I actually drew this house that I'm in now before I had the finances for it, before I knew how I would get in it. Before anything, I went ahead and drew the house I wanted. And I knew I would be on the hill. I knew I would be on the corner lot. I knew my house would kind of sit up like higher than everyone else's. I knew it would be a brick house. I knew how many bedrooms I wanted. I knew how many bathrooms I wanted. I knew how many garages I wanted. I knew the school district I wanted. And I also knew how the neighborhood would feel or what type of people would be in the neighborhood. And I knew the price I was going to pay. I knew everything. And when we actually came to see this house, and there was no lockbox. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess we just got to go back home. because again, I didn't know this was the house I was manifesting until I walked inside. But when we were outside, it still hadn't dawned on me that, yo, this is the house I've been manifesting. So my realtor, I was like, well, come on, let's go. It's not a lockbox on the house. We can't get inside. And she was like, girl, please. So she tried to get in the house. It was locked, but one of the windows was open. So I was like, okay, cool. I crawled through the window, opened the door for her. We came in. When we got into this house, I was like, yo, this is the house I've been manifesting. This is the house that I drew a picture of. This is the exact house. Bedrooms, it sits on the hill, like everything, the neighborhood it was in, the school district was every single thing that I manifested. Every single thing. I mean, every single thing was exactly what I wanted. The only the one thing that I did not get that I did want in with the house was like an extra living room or den area type of thing. But I was okay without it because I can always add on. And but besides that, everything else was exactly what I wanted. And so when we walked in, I was like, "Yep, this is it. Go ahead and make an offer." Mind you, this house was this house was locked. It didn't have a lock box on it, so I'm assuming other people must have came through the window too. When we went to the offering table, it was already 10 offers on the table besides mine. It was 10 other offers. But again, I knew this house was mine because, as I tell you guys in my video, whenever I pray for anything, my answer is always yes, not right now, or I have something better for you, my child. Those are the only answers that are those are the only answers. So even if for whatever reason I didn't end up getting this house, I knew I would get its equivalent or something better. Period. It's no way around it. That's my thought process. But it was other offers on the table for whatever reason, and it was either other higher offers on the table, but for whatever reason they went with my offer. Um, I got it at the exact price I wanted it. I didn't want to go over a certain dollar amount, and I didn't go over that, and I got my house, and I knew I would because like this, the drawing manifestation doesn't lie. It doesn't. This is what I have so far: my sun and my sky. And now I'm just shading in my sky with one last blue, and then I'm going to start on my beach in my waves or sand. That's what I meant, the sand of the beach and the waves. Okay. And then I'm just going to go over my initial line that I made like with a darker gray. If you guys can see it, I'm just going to like go over that a little bit with this blue so that line isn't like so intense. Okay. So now I'm gonna do my waves. That's what I have so far, my sun and my sky. And so now let's just um I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna do another line to represent the ocean. Oh no, I'm gonna do a wavy line to represent the sand. So just like something like that, if you can see it. Sorry if you can't, but if you can't see it, just hold on a second. So the space above it is going to be This is the sky, so this will be the water, and then that's going to be the sand. So now I'm just going to start. Well, first I got to sharpen a few of these. So I'm going to start on my beach water. And let's see, and just go from there. Well, first I'm going to trace the line. I don't know if y'all can see it. The line I made for the water, for the beach part, I'm going to trace that line with the darker blue. And hopefully y'all can see everything. So I'm just getting my beach colored in now. And I'm trying to go a tad bit darker on my beach water so it can kind of be separated from the sky. It doesn't really look like that's happening, but I'm just gonna, flow with it. And if you guys are trying to manifest anything in particular and you need help like getting your concept down to figure out what you need to draw, you can feel free to let me know. You can leave it in the comments and I'll help you. Because sometimes it does help if you can run an ideal by another person and you guys come up with an answer together. So yeah, just let me know and I'll help you. Okay. And in my beach, or my beach part of the picture, I'm going to put, I guess maybe just like add some waves and put an actual boat in the water. So it looks more so like the water and not the sky. But again, your drawing does not have to be perfect. No one's really looking at it besides you. And like I mentioned earlier, it's solely to help get your thoughts. I'm not going to do that one. It's solely to help get your thoughts out on paper or your desire, whatever you want to manifest out on paper. And so I was doing this before I even realized this was a thing. Um, I have been doing this since I was younger. I really wanted a bike, and I drew myself on that little bike with my little pigtail ponytails. Y'all remember that hairstyle when like it's parted from the top of your head to the back, and you got those two pigtails on the side. So I drew myself like that on the bike in front of my little duplex house we lived in. I drew myself on that bike, and I ended up getting it. Matter of fact, I drew myself on that bike for my birthday, and I didn't get it on my birthday. So I was like, no, I want this bike. So I kept on doing it, and then I ended up getting that bike for Christmas. Actually, I had two bikes from two different people. I guess the other person didn't know the first person was getting it, but I ended up getting two bikes for Christmas that year. So sometimes, things don't happen at the desired time frame, but that doesn't mean that that manifestation is still not on its way to you. It just may be delayed a little bit for whatever reason. That delay may not have nothing to do with you, but anytime you do any manifestation, don't expect for it to always work out the very first time. Sometimes you may have to double back. Sometimes you may have to do it more than once. So I just would say keep trying, keep going, keep you know, figuring out. Don't give up because it didn't happen the very first time. A lot of things didn't happen the very first time we tried it, but that doesn't mean you just give up on it. Okay. So I got my I got my sky and my beach, and they damn near look like the same color. So I'm going to just come in like with a darker border to try to separate that sky and beach just a tad bit more. And then I'm going to work on my sand, and then I'm going to work on the actual me sitting on the beach. And shoot, I keep forgetting. Hopefully, you guys can see everything. I keep forgetting to let the camera see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. So now I feel a little bit better. So now, it's the distinction between the sky and the beach, or I'm sorry, the sky and the ocean. So now I'm just going to work on my sand. That's white. So I'm basically now just looking for any like beige, off-white type of color. Maybe add a little bit of yellow into it. So these colors aren't really giving me beige. Um, so okay, I'm just gonna go more so with these three colors, and this is tan, tangerine, even though this does not look like tangerine, but that's the color it says, in a peach. So I'm going to use these three colors for my sand color. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay. I'm just gonna use these for my sand, and then my last step is gonna be the drawing of me. I'm just realizing that maybe I should have drew me sitting on this beach before I drew the sand, but we gonna make that work. Watch, it's gonna come out just fine. Okay, so I pretty much have my sand filled in. Okay, so now I'm going to draw myself, and again, this is the picture is going to be like looking from the back, so it'll be me sitting on the beach, looking out at the ocean, looking out at the sun or the sky. So I'm just going to make a quick outline of myself. And I guess I'm gonna make myself like average size. So let's see. Probably make my head about, damn, that's kind of big. Well, whatever. And I don't have an eraser. So, oh, do I? I do. I actually do have an eraser. Okay. So far, this is the back of my head is kind of big, but I mean, there's no going back now. So I'm just going to draw my neck, and then I guess it will be my shoulders. arms. And then it goes down to my lower back and my bottom. So I'm gonna make myself like a little booty. And I'm gonna put in a little few little lines like for my spinal cord. And I guess oh if I'm looking at myself, so it'll be the bikini. Um, so I'm trying to make it look like I'm wearing a bikini from the back. Okay, hold on, because I drew myself like somehow I drew myself with the extra butt. So I'm going to erase the second butt because if I'm sitting on the beach, I guess with my legs out, you wouldn't see my legs. The only thing you would see is the back of my head, the neck, the back, and my butt. So yeah, I'm gonna erase that one. Okay. So far this is what I have. That's my head, neck, back. This is the start of my bikini from the back, and then that's my butt. Um, and I guess my bikini as well. Not really my butt, but the bikini. So I'm gonna add some arms. And actually, I'm going to add my arms like I'm digging in the sand. Because if I was sitting in the beach, I would know I would have my hands in the sand, like grabbing the sand. So that's how I'm going to draw my arms. Oh, hold on. Just like down in the sand. And well, my arms are kind of long in real life. So and they're long on this picture. So I guess that's okay. Okay, that's just gonna have to work. So I'm gonna draw or color in my bikini. And let's see, I'm gonna just go with a purple to just break up the color scheme a little bit. So I'm gonna color my bikini. And do I have something darker? Yeah, I'm not really seeing a darker purple, but okay, this will work. So I'm just gonna outline the bikini. Okay. So far, that's my bikini. You can see my little butt. And those are my hand in the sand. So I didn't really want to draw hands because, like I mentioned, if I'm sitting on the beach, my hands will be in the sand. So that's kind of my concept of my hands being in, like, buried in the sand. And so now I'm just going to finish the bikini, the top of the bikini from the back. And I ain't gonna lie, it may look a little janky, but oh well, it's gonna have to do. Because also, I want you guys to understand that your drawing doesn't have to be picture perfect. You're simply allowing yourself to see in the 3D version of whatever reality or whatever desire you're trying to manifest. So that's it. That's all. You're just allowing yourself to see in physical form what that desire in your mind actually looks like on paper. Okay. So I'm going to do my hair, and I feel like if I'm on the beach, my hair will be either out or in a bun, a low bun. Um, so since I made my head so big on accident, I'm just gonna do like wavy, curly, free flowing type of hair. Or do I want to do a bun? Yeah, I'm just gonna do the free flowing type of hair and go from there. That'll probably be the easiest thing to do. And I'm just coming in with a black and maybe a brown. And the brown is simply to add a few like hot dimension and highlights. So it's like not just one big blob of hair. So I'm just gonna make it curly. And I'm just gonna do some ringlets. And I hope y'all can see it. I'm just gonna go back in and fill in a few of these little spaces or these gaps that I see. Y'all don't be don't be making fun of my picture. Oh, a beach hat. I didn't think about that. That would have been easier to make, but baby, we here now. Or I guess I could. No, the beach hat is a good idea, but I didn't think of that. Okay, so that's pretty much gonna be it for my hair. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. My head is so big. The hair is even bigger. But so now I'm just gonna color in my body or my skin tone, and I'm gonna go just in with a light brown. Maybe I get some tans. What's this? Sienna tan, and this was my brown. Yeah. So is this another? Oh, cocoa. So I'm gonna go in with cocoa, not brown. Okay, so I'm gonna use these three for my skin shade. And then next to me, I think I'm gonna draw a like a little fruity drink, maybe a palm tree over here, and then a chip or two in the water, maybe a dolphin or maybe a fish. I don't know about a dolphin. I know I can make a fish. So put a fish and then maybe some birds in the sky. And that's pretty much gonna be it. I feel like um this exudes what was it? Money, happiness, peace, and freedom. Like this is it for me. This will be it for me. And then also I may do a either a watch on the arm or either like an iPad with the time on it so I can know that it's the middle of the day and I'm on the beach, which would represent freedom and peace of mind for me. I don't know for other people, but definitely being on a beach in the middle of the day with no cares, no worries, in the middle of the work week, that this will represent freedom and peace and happiness to me. Okay, so I'm just going to color in my skin tone right quick. And also, so I'm going to outline everything first before I color it in. And again, it may not look perfect, but I mean, it doesn't have to. Okay, so now I got my outline. Hopefully y'all can see it. Hopefully, okay, so now I have my outline for my body and my long, my long ass arms. And I'm just gonna color that in. And I kind of want, well, I do want my person to stand out from the actual sand of the beach. So I'm gonna try my best to make my skin tone like a tad bit dark. Like I'm going in a tad bit heavier on the pencil, the weight I'm putting on the pencil to get this color to stand out from the beach color. Or I'm sorry, the sand color. Okay. Oh, and then also since I have scars on my back, I'm gonna make some scars on her back. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Since I have scars on my back, I'm gonna make scars on her back, and I also have scars on one. What's this? My right arm. So I'm gonna go in. Let me go in with my this cocoa. Oh no, this brown. I'm gonna go in with the brown to make my scars. And if you're just coming in, we're doing a manifestation drawing. I talked about this before a few, maybe twice, and I also made a video today that I'm going to edit tonight. and it's my 7 top techniques for manifestation. Like the only 7 I have ever used, the 7 that has always worked for me. So I made another video today about drawing manifestation too, but I just wanted to show you guys on live how you can do this for yourself. So I'm just gonna make my scars on my back real quick. I'm doing good, sweetie. How was your day? My day was pretty well. Like I went and ate some seafood, and it was awesome other than like this super loud woman. I don't know why she felt the need to be so loud, but she was loud as hell. And but besides that, my food was excellent. And I'm just gonna draw like a scar over here somewhere. My food was excellent though, and my day went real good. It was real smooth, real like a real easy day. Okay, so let me draw one more little scar right here. Okay, so those are my scars. I'm trying to think of my arm. Well, this arm, these scars go down a little bit more, so I'm gonna make it like extend this scar just a tad bit. Okay, so that's me and my scars. So now I'm gonna do a little drink on, oh, and I'm gonna make a circle for my elbow since I have my brown, since I made my arm so long. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's my little elbow scar. And so now I'm just gonna do a drink on the side, a cute little drink with a like an umbrella in it. And it'll be sitting like right next to me. Mm, I guess I'll fill it like halfway up. And then also, I'm gonna try to put like a little well, I'm not gonna do no umbrella because I don't know if I can do that. So I'm just gonna do a straw sticking out of it. And it looks crazy, but that's my little drink. Oh, you're in Cali. Yeah, you can print a real picture of you. I'm from Cali. What part of Cali are you in? But yeah, if you even like on Canva, I was playing around the other day, and you can type in outline, like woman outline, and find a woman who looks similar to you and print that out, and then you can just color that in. If you don't feel like doing this whole thing from scratch, you can do it that way too. So I think I would want my drink to be maybe like some type of blue. I would think it would be like some type of blue if I'm on the beach. So I'm just going to color. This is my janky cup or glass of drink I'm drinking. So I'm just going to color this in and make it blue. And again, don't feel as if feel as if it has to be perfect. Don't be too hard on yourself. Because as you can see, I done made a few mistakes on mine, and I just kept going. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Hi, Lex. Hi. Um, Man, Lex, you my girl. Hey, girl, how are you? I swear, if don't nobody else comment on my videos, Lex gonna come comment and be so positive. Girl, I appreciate you so much because I don't think it's one video you haven't commented on, and I appreciate you for that. I'm in Alabama. I was born in Cali. Um, but we moved here. We moved from Cali to Florida when I was in elementary school, and then we moved up here, and I'm in Huntsville now. So this is what I have so far. If you're just coming in, I'm doing a manifestation drawing, and this is supposed to be my sky, even though it's the same color as my beach water or my ocean water. But this is the sand. This is me with my scars and some big hair with the drink. And I think I'm just going to put a watch on my hand so I can initiate the time. So I had did a Google search, and I asked Google, what did most people want? Because like I don't know what you guys desire. I don't know what you're trying to manifest. So I did a Google search to see what do people really want. And my answer was happiness, money. I hope y'all can see it. Happiness, money, freedom, and peace. So I asked myself if I was truly happy, if I had all the money I wanted, I have freedom, not clocking into a 9 to 5, or I can go live my life however I want it. And if I had peace of mind, what would that look like? And for me, these looks like this: sitting on the beach in the middle of the work week, in the middle of the day, drinking a drink, looking out at the water, not having a care in the world. So this I'm trying to get, well, I asked myself what picture will represent what most people will really want, because I want you guys to be able to see how to do this manifestation for yourself, so you can do it, so you can get your desires, for your desires to become your reality. Because I mean, what good is it if only I know how to do this and y'all don't? Like, I want us all to have whatever we want out of life. So I'm just going to do a watch right quick on my arm, and then maybe a palm tree, and maybe a boat, and then some birds, and then that's going to be my drawing. um Anytime you're doing a manifestation drawing, just do a quick self-analysis before you start and figure out like where you are. You figure out your headspace. Are you in a good mood? Are you feeling up to it? Do you feel excited about doing this? Coloring was always like my thing as a child. I always loved to color. So this just works good for me when I'm trying to manifest something, to get my thoughts out of my mind and actually on paper. Like if you ever want to see some magic happen, put that pen to some paper and watch your dreams become your reality. It's magic in the pen. It's magic in your thoughts. Like, it's power behind your thoughts, it's power behind your tongue. So you have to watch what you say, watch how you speak to yourself, watch how you're thinking to yourself, because we are truly powerful beings. And I think most people don't realize that, because like the songs most people sing, and just the type of negativity and the BS we listen to, that's what's blocking you from getting what you really desire out of life. You have to pay attention to all of that stuff. Please pay attention to your intake, so I know, girl, Lex, this is my first live ever. And so I was telling them I was nervous because, like, it's nothing. I had never been on live, period. Not on TikTok, not on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I never go on live. But I don't, it's worth it to me. It's worth it to me to face my fear to help the next person out. Because for me, like, I'm a visual learner. I have to visually see you can't just talk to me. I have to visually see you do whatever it is for my mind to grasp the concept. And I know if I'm like that, it has to be other people out there like that as well. So it was like, you know what? I'm willing to bite the bullet and face my fear to show you guys how to do a manifestation drawing, because it's like, what do I have to lose? The only thing that can happen, like my phone can't die because it's on the charger. Y'all can see me because I got this hot ass light beaming on my face, which is why my forehead is so oily. But it's like, what could go wrong? And even if something does go wrong, I'm just gonna go with it. And because it's worth it for me to show y'all how to do a manifestation drawing. So yeah. So now I'm just gonna do a quick watch on my wrist, and I'm gonna make the time maybe like 2 o'clock in the day or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And baby, this about to be a big face. This gonna have to be a big face rolly. Um, so hold on. I'm gonna make it at 12 and 2. Okay, my watch looks a little janky, but I know what it means. And it's this a old school type of watch where, it's not the digital version, but I know what it means, so that's all that matters. And again, like towards y'all, I'm just gonna make my watch gray because this is what I'm working with already. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to get this concept out of your head, or get this desire out of your head and on paper. That's all. Okay, so now I'm just gonna draw me a palm tree, and then a ship in the water and some birds, and they about to be the old school birds. The ones that like look like this. Hold on, let me show you. The birds that look just like this, like that, like that. So because that's the only way I know how to draw birds. So that's how all my birds are gonna look. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do those since I have this pencil in my hand. Oh, I guess I could do a cloud or two. And I don't know who taught us how to make a bird like that. Like, who said make a make a bird with two humps? I don't know, but whatever. So I'm just gonna I don't know if I can do a cloud since I put this blue right here. Yeah. So no, that cloud is not gonna work. So I'm just going to make me a real quick palm tree right here with a brown and a green. Okay, so these are my four colors: peak green, yellow green, brown, and cocoa. And I'm gonna make me a palm tree right quick. I hope y'all can see. Yes, girl, that's what I was saying. When I was the child, like my favorite thing to do was color, and it really does relax you. Like it puts you in a very well, it puts me in a calming state. So yeah, I just was explaining to them earlier. Before you do this, just check your energy. You never want to do any type of manifestation, starting it off with negative or bad energy. If the vibe is not there, I just would suggest to come back to it and do it a little later when your mood has brightened. But if you're having like a bad day, you just don't want to start your manifestation with negative energy already into it, you know? Yep, and love and good friends too. Yep. Kavina, are you my number one fan? I love you, girl. Um, yep, and bad energy in the music. Yeah, you just have to pay attention to what you're consuming. Okay, so let me make my quick little, and this tree about to be real funky looking, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And thank y'all too. Thank you for coming in here. Like you could have been doing absolutely anything right now. I appreciate y'all for coming being in here with me. Okay, so I'm gonna make my quick little. It's supposed to be a palm tree, but mm, I don't know. It ain't looking too palmish. Let me erase this little line. Okay, and now I'm just gonna color this in right quick, and hopefully y'all can see it. Yeah, maybe my palm tree is a little too fat, like a little too wide, but baby, she just gonna have to be a big one. And just I'm gonna make some like longer roots. Okay, that's good enough. And so I'm gonna make my tree or leaves or whatever. I don't. It may not be a palm tree. It's just gonna have to be a tree. And I only know how to make trees one way. And look, when we were in school, I would make my trees like this and then put a circle in the middle for the little owl hole. I don't know who told us to do that either. Like, why would an owl be in the middle of a tree in a hole? But baby, that always was my go-to. Whenever I'm making a tree, to put that little hole in the middle for my owl to live in. And then I'm gonna have my tree kind of go off of the page. So okay, so now I have my outline. I don't know if y'all can see it for my tree. Uh-oh. For my tree right here. So I'm just gonna color that in right quick. And go from there. I hope you guys are having a good day. And if you didn't have a good day, I hope at least this brings you a little bit of joy. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much, this is pretty much my tree. This is the best it's gonna get. Okay, so now I just want to make me a boat in the water. Oh, Lex, I was telling them that I actually made a video today of the 7 manifestation methods that I like to use that have worked for me. Even this drawing manifestation, I was doing this before I even knew that that manifestation was a real thing. When I was a kid, I remember drawing a picture of myself on a bike. And I really wanted that bike for my birthday. I did not get it for my birthday, but I kept on drawing that same little picture. And I ended up getting it for Christmas. And I actually got 2 of the same exact bike. I guess the 2 people who got it for me didn't know the other person was getting it. So I got 2 of the exact same bike. And so I feel like anytime I manifest or I'm praying for something, as long as it's not causing anybody else harm, my answer will always be yes, not right now, or I have something equivalent or better for you. And so just keep that in mind. Your manifestations don't always have a deadline, even though we would like it now. Sometimes the universe or God has to work certain things out so things can line up for you. And sometimes that takes time. So just be cautious of that. You may not always get what you desire within the time frame you wanted, but that does not mean you won't have it. But the video I did today was the 7 manifestation methods that I use that have always worked for me. And I broke that down a little bit within that video. I'm going to edit it once I get done with this live. But yeah, so within the next, I'm going to try my best to have it done tomorrow. The editing is kind of what takes me a while, but I'm going to try my best to have it done tomorrow, so you guys can see that. So now I'm just going to put me a ship in the middle of my water. Like, my hair in my head is so big, but that's what we're working with. They say the bigger the hair, the closer to God. So yeah, but this is me on the beach drinking a cocktail. You can see my scars. My hands are in the sand. This was supposed to be a palm tree. It turned into some other type of tree. This is the ocean. That's the sky. These are my birds, my old school birds. And of course, that's the sun. Um, so yeah, now I'm just gonna make me a very quick, sorry. I'm gonna make a very quick boat out here sailing away. And this about to be a boat like I learned how to draw in elementary school. And it's gonna be a little janky too. And so basically it's just like half of a circle and a triangle at the top. And that's gonna have to be the boat. Okay, so that's my boat. I guess the bottom of the boat would be brown or tan. Well, this one gonna be brown. So, and then if you're doing this and say you want to be in a certain country or you want to go to a certain beach, I just would have like a little flag over here that says like welcome to Cabo or welcome to DR or wherever you're trying to go, or even have that country's flag just somewhere in your picture so your mind or your subconscious knows, um that's what you are trying to portray in your drawing. Okay, so I'm almost finished, y'all. So that's my little boat, and I'm gonna make my flag. Oh, I don't want to make it blue. Oh, I can't make it white. I guess it's just gonna have to be the same color. The flag is gonna have to be the same color as the boat, because I don't know what else, what other color it could be. So I hope y'all can see it. Okay, so boom, look at my boat. And Dag, I done been on here for an hour. That didn't seem okay, baby. She said, "Look, you trying to go to the Virgin Islands? Okay, it's one island. I know it's St. Thomas, but it's like St. Martin or St. Martin. If you're ever like, whenever you're ready to go, look up that island too, because they say that island is a lot more secluded, but the water is even prettier. Just everything you get more of your money on that island versus within the Virgin Islands. So whenever you're ready to go, just do some quick research on Saint. It's either Saint Martin or Saint Martin, however you pronounce it. But you gonna get there, baby. Um, I think that's it. I don't really need to draw anything else because, like I said, that would be happiness. That will represent money and freedom if I'm able to be on the beach at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It'll be peace of mind, just having no worries, sitting on the beach, smelling the ocean, like absorbing the sounds of nature. That like this will represent happiness to me. So I think that's it. I made my bikini bottoms like big as hell, but I mean, y'all, y'all get the picture. Like, you see the vision, you see where I'm going. Yeah, see, baby, yeah, we see it. Yeah, yeah. I knew y'all could get there with me. So that would be my picture. So after I got done drawing this, I would literally just sit and meditate. I would even put on some tropical music or put on some background music where you can hear birds in the ocean splashing and meditate and visualize myself actually sitting here, as if it's a movie in my mind where I'm watching myself sitting on the beach with my hands in the sand in the middle of the day, drinking my favorite drink, watching the boat sail away, watching the birds. I will visualize myself in as much detail as possible for this to become my reality. Okay. And they say anytime you're visualizing something, at least do it for 16 seconds. But I say do it, hold that thought for as long as you possibly can. And visualize in as much detail as humanly possible. What does it smell like? Like, what does sitting on the ocean, what does the ocean smell like? What does the sand feel like? What are you seeing? Um, I just will go there as much as I can. I will get myself visually here so I can be here in reality. Okay. So that's pretty much it for me, y'all. Thank you so much. I can't thank y'all enough for coming into my first live and sitting in here with me, watching me color or do this drawing manifestation. So I hope this was able to help you in some type of way. If you had any questions, you can feel free to leave it in the chat and I'll be sure to answer. But I mean, you can't tell me if you was really trying to get here, baby. I done drew this picture, and I'm not even the best drawer, but I done did this, and I'm proud of myself. So, and I'm proud of myself for going live. This is a new fear that I've conquered. So, like the same things I be telling y'all to do to conquer your fears and to be more brave and be confident. Like it's the same exact things that I practice myself. But thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And hey Lex, okay girl, I will. I'm trying to think of a schedule to go live with and just come up with more ideals because I like this. I like being live actually, and I like talking with y'all, as like on live as you type, I can see it. I like that. So oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate y'all. I definitely will go live a lot more. I'm gonna figure out some type of schedule and I'm gonna let y'all know. But thank you so, 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 so very much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. I gotta go take a shower because baby, I done worked up a sweat. I done made myself nervous. I don't even know why. I just was really nervous to come on this live, but I'm glad I did. And I'm glad y'all came in here and sat with me as well. So I will see y'all next time. And thank you as always for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, why haven't you? You know I'm trying to get to 100K. So please subscribe. Okay, well, subscribe if you feel like this was insightful. Don't subscribe to make me feel better. Okay, okay, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.